Yeah, oops. So... Then I ripped my headset out. Yeah, sorry about that. Just got some paper towels. You can probably hear a hurricane going off because my fan is, oh god. Yeah, great start to the stream. I hope that doesn't bode the kind of luck we'll have on this randomizer. Right, let me turn the fan down slightly. There we are. Close blinds. Closed door. And, right, here we are. Who have we got? So, hiya Win, thanks for again, sorry about the lateness. Hiya Pets. How are we all this morning? Let's get the game sound on. Okay thanks, so we want continue. Go for... So start randomised mode. We're obviously going to go normal. I'm going to stay on normal. Let's say good morning or good afternoon. Come on, we're in a transitional phase this part of the morning. Let's consider it that. So, oh, thank you for the host. So, Win, what do you reckon? Should I go with random seed or start with today's seed? Oh, thank you for that. Good afternoon and in turn. How are you doing, Mongoose? It's quite nice to be doing these, afternoon, yeah, we'll keep going with that. I might do more of these here and there, and, as I said, one thing that did occur to me was doing them for, really long games. Either that or just, it's quite nice to do this for, like, just post-completion stuff. Again, we've already beaten. Alright, Sonic joke. What clock, actually, speaking of time, what clock strikes 13, sorry. If your clock strikes 13, what time is it? I quite like this one, actually. If your clock strikes 13, what time is it? Time to get a new clock. Time to get a new clock. Gosh. Hi, Shamworld. I'll pick daily seed. I like that idea. That's a cool idea, isn't it? Just a random seed every day. So 760-351. 76. I'll type that in chat just in case. Hi, Luke. What was it? 760. Oh, you got it there. Nice one. Well done. I quite liked it. I don't know. The joke book's lowered my standards considerably, I think. How are you doing, Shamworld? I hope work is going well. How are you doing, Luke? Did you sleep alright, Luke, last night? Did we all sleep alright last night? To be up for this fine month-to-noon. I think afternoon is better, isn't it? Month-to-noon is very hard to work with. Mongoose. I agree. It's fun because it's terrible. Not terrible because it's fun. That implies guilt in one for I forgot about that animation with the fish getting the postman hat, that's cute. Here we go. So yeah, for those who don't know, we're doing a, Oh yeah, you said you were having IT issues yesterday, Luke. Yeah, sorry, don't mind the game disappearing quickly. Just doing some quick alt-tabbing. Yeah, so... God, that puts you in an interesting place on that, doesn't it, Luke? Is that kind of helping you relax a bit, or is it a bit stressful, or, where do you kind of sit on that? Yeah, doing good, thank you, Shambold. Oh gosh. Oh, the game does this every once in a while. It gets funny about when I, oh, there we are. That's alright. Just had to put it into windowed mode and back. Yeah, I need to be careful when I alt-tab PC games. Sometimes I don't completely like it. Not they're not always that keen. So yeah, for those who don't know, we're actually oh gosh. I went to use the party blower, and of course we don't have it. We're doing a randomizer run of this. So we're starting again from the beginning. But it's like if you've seen those Zelda... Oh gosh. Well, there you go. When there's our first one, we can see all the Gorilla Woods Wicklins on the map. That's quite good, actually. I mean, we generally know where they are. Wow-ish. I mean, that's probably not an essential line to get right from the off. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so every item placement, more or less, I think, right? I mean, JKX Win would be able to explain that. Has been randomized, basically. I forgot about this pterodactyl character. They kind of just disappear after this point, don't they? There we are. So yeah, we're I wasn't immediately sure if I thought it was called this had a randomizer. But I wasn't immediately sure if I'd go right into it after the fact, but I think if you're going to do a randomizer like this, it's kind of ideal to do it while you've still got the game fresh in your mind, isn't it? It'll be kind of novel going back through all of this, oh gosh. God damn it, that's still... that still startled me quite a bit. I should have seen that coming, really. That says this one wants the mushroom. Oh gosh. Damn right, Peds. That's a typical reaction when you get stuck in a randomizer. So yeah, it's like all the level design is the same, but yeah, we've got different item placements and such, which obviously kind of tests your knowledge of the game. And I mean, the thing I really love with randomizers, they really allow a game to still surprise you, even when you think you know it quite well. And JKX Win, we've talked about this before, but someone messaging me on Steam. Let's give that a look a bit later. He was actually a bit involved in getting this randomizer off the ground, kind of crazily. So, if you need a contact for Yoku's Island Express, JKX Win is your man. He's certainly been very helpful while I was playing through the main game. Yeah, that's alright, Peds. Nice on getting the final verdict stuff down. Hope it's going well. Oh, I keep wanting to use the party popper like all the other things I had at the end of the last game. Ooh. So we got the old Postmaster's badge. We're supposed to give it to Nim the translator. Okay. Oh god, we are getting stuff in a weird order. It does throw you off quite a bit. It's so cool though. I welcome the weirdness of the challenge. I did give the Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizer a go, I think a couple years back now. I think I kind of hit a point where I was a bit lost on it. I always get lost in the Forest Temple on the Ocarina of Time, even all these years later, the one when you're adult Link. But I think that's why I was on Ocarina of Time for years. Unfortunately, then I kind of experienced the rest of it through seeing my eldest brother play through it. Lovely. But yeah, so we're probably try and go through the whole game on the randomizer. I mean, I could probably go on until about, like, maybe 3:15 today. And I doubt we'll get it finished in that time. Can't remember what we... Already stuck, are we? What's your inventory on the map? Oh, I should have set up the thing you showed me yesterday. I should have showed the thing you showed me yesterday when the thing that shows inventory on the stream. I completely forgot to do. Oh gosh, I completely forgot to do that. Unfortunately. Over here. Ooh, juicy cove mushroom. Oh God, this is strange getting things out of order like this. So that's not where you get that mushroom usually, but we're gonna use that to pay the toll over here. Funny thing is, if I got the poison mushroom, I would have been curious to try and use that here, but I don't think we need to. No, sorry, I don't think we can. That's okay. So we could probably skim through a lot of the dialogue, can't we? There we are. Oh, it's alright. We all have games we've been meaning to get to for a while. I mean, this game was that with me. I've been wanting to play it since it came out 2 years ago. Oh, that was an actual Wickerlin this time, cool. Yeah, no, I love this game. I think it's absolutely sublime. It's, I think you'd really like it, Peds. I mean, it's not going to go away if you leave it for a bit. But I do recommend it. Hi, Warsheep. We're on normal, because I've only played through this game once, and that was recently, so, we're on today's seed, though, which was, tell you what, if I quickly jump back here, just save it. Oh, does it not say there what the seed is? Oh. Oh, we did write it down somewhere. JKX win in chat. There we go. That's the seed. It's the one set for today. Thank you, Warsheep. Will do. Yeah, we'll try and take note of that then. Yeah, I love that idea of a daily seed. That's what's kind of cool with randomizers, where you can have, I think in particular, if you're going to like do a race with someone else doing a randomizer, you probably would want to do, like the same seed number other people are doing, wouldn't you? I don't know if we, so sometimes when you go to a Wickerlin location, those are randomized as well sometimes, those aren't always Wickerlins then, it sounds like. Yeah, this is still, I should say, we had to change this, this is still a work in progress, the randomizer. I mean, I think every randomizer, like a lot of those like ROM hack ones, they're always being updated. I think because they just need so much testing and experimentation. But yeah, to play this, this randomizer's only on the PC version at the moment. And you have to, like, on Steam, you can go into like you can go to a game's properties, and sometimes there's a beta version of the game you can play, where it just has to download slightly different files for it. And that's what you have to do for this, I think, because I guess it's still effectively a beta, isn't it, JKX Win? The randomizer. Just quite neat. There's a few cases like that on Steam. I know there's like an early version of Super Meat Boy, and they call it the, I think in a lot of cases the developers make those versions available as like the speedrun version of a game, like, because that beta version of Super Meat Boy you can choose to play on Steam. I think that has like some exploits, skips and things like that. Quite novel, isn't it? But yeah, I think this playthrough in particular, we're going to be quite thorough on getting the scarabs, aren't we? Well, actually, I'm trying to decide if I'll go for 100% on this randomizer run. I don't know if I just want to get to the end on it, or I suppose the scarabs aren't completely essential. Would you say? Oh, nice. You're aware of that Meat Boy Legacy version, yeah. I do love Super Meat Boy. I couldn't hope to ever 100%. I don't think. Cause good lord, the bandage girl levels you unlock are so difficult in that. I do love Meat Boy though. I played it. Funny that I played it on a laptop first, which had some lag, which didn't run the game that well, like during later levels. Which you'd think Meat Boy of all games wouldn't be that demanding, but before I had the game in PC, I was on laptops that were usually pretty bad for games. The one laptop I had that was okay for games would just kill hard drives. Ah, damn it. Right, so we need to, yeah. So yeah, we're not exactly going for world record time here, but it'd be novel to actually play a randomizer through to the end. Now that I remember, I did stream a Super Mario Bros. 3 one as well. Because GRK, the forum that Peds, I, and a few others on here frequent, they were doing like races on some randomizers. You might have seen Cheeky Devil in chat before. He's a big fan of randomizers. He's played the Links to the Past one a lot. Ooh, got loads of Wickelins there. Quite a lot of fruit as well. If you already did the scarabs, you can. Normally you only need scarabs when you get the scarabs tracker. So if you get the scarab tracker. Oh, I see. But before that, they'll just be scarabs. Oh, okay. So I'm always tempted to leave the scarabs until I get the tracker. Would that be an idea, JKX-Win? Oh, I see. No, so do go after scarabs still. No, yeah, I finished the Mario 3 randomizer. Yeah, I didn't have a great time on it. As in a great, quote-unquote, speedrun time. Whee. That's such a great title job. Yeah, I wasn't that quick, but I really did enjoy it. It was a nice kind of unpredictability to get weird out of all the levels in Mario 3. I suppose I could, like, check on the time after I should have been timing this. Hello. Oh, we don't have the, we don't have the party poppers, so we can't get our eventually traitorous friend there out. Oh dear. Hi Louie, yeah, we're going straight into the randomizer on this, yeah. I wanted to start Broken Sword, so I'm doing that in the evenings while, oh that's right, yeah, so we can't go that way yet until we get the Swiddy fin for the purple flower. Oh, we can't unlock that either. So I assume we probably have to go back. Suppose we unlock that by getting the, Yeah, sure, so what, you want me to restart it? Yeah, I'm on Discord already in the same channel, if you want to jump in, yeah, sorry, I've just seen it now. So, just look. Oh, hello?
Hi?
Oh, sorry, were you in here earlier? I thought I heard someone. You're right, man.
Normally kickback should be out of the pots. So, I don't know what happened, but can you send me the save file in Discord so I can analyze it a bit? Or Warship?
Okay, so if I exit to main menu.
Yeah, just go in your Steam.
Yeah, so if I exit to main menu, should I start the last slot with the randomizer and then send you that save file?
file should be in. Where is it normally?
I can find that out on the PC Gaming Wiki. Oh, it's alright, Louis, don't worry. And no worries, I'll be right back, man.
Yeah, you can just start another, the same seed.
Yeah,
for example,
so
on the third file.
normal, today's seed, 760351.
I was curious because normally the seed also should be shown in the main menu.
Oh, look! I don't know if you can see.
Exactly.
So I don't know what that is with that
I don't know. It happened to me too in the very early stage of the randomizer. But never again. Perhaps because of... I can check my feeling.
So, shall I send you the slot 2 file there?
You can send me just both. If you want.
Okay, I'll send you both. So we'll, if I, put Be Right Back stuff on. And then, I'll look up on the PC Gaming Wiki. So, Yoku's Silent Express. Yeah, if you ever want to find the save file location of a game, it's usually on the PC Gaming Wiki page for a game.
Somehow you did collect 2 of the... I can watch the video as well.
Okay, so it's an app data. So, feel like Gorilla should be the folder it's in. Here we are. Okay, design Express. Oh, that's just the configuration. That's where the... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay, so Steam folder. So yeah, I guess we're also debugging this as well. Because you're still actively involved in sorting out the randomizer, aren't you, man?
It is in the user data, then your number, and then 334940.
Yeah, I've just come across that.
And there's save file 1 and 2.
Yeah, I've got 1.save and then 2.save. So I think I think you could just send files on Discord, can't you? So if I try and do that...
Yeah, they are just kilobytes.
Oh yeah, they're like 4 kilobytes each, so... So, 4% randomizer save file. Apologies for everyone watching, we'll be quick on this, honest.
Yeah, I kinda watch your stream, how you began, because somehow you did
randomizer save file, set seed on file select. Okay, there we go. So from that point, do you think I should, well, no, to be fair, you're right, Louis.
You can play on the save file too. It should be fine now.
Say that again, sorry?
You can play on the new save file you just...
So do you recommend I ignore the slot 1 and start on slot 2?
No, I believe it is something with the you walked left on the start. Let me see.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I did go left.
And I guess Jens can fix that with a new build, but that may take a few days.
Okay, so in that case, shall I,
Yeah, it definitely is. But I have still
So for now, should I go on to slot 2 and just keep going on that one, since that one seems to be okay?
Yeah, go on the new one.
Okay, though. So
Because you are stuck, literally. Not even I can go on with that thing.
oh, I see. So should I not go left at the start
Not
here?
go left at the start.
Don't,
First.
don't go left.
Yeah.
Okay, doke.
And I hope everything is fixed with it.
Actually, I suppose there's no reason to, really, is there? Because you can't get.
Yeah. The first thing you can get is the postal dactyl if you get the
Okay, doke.
dive fish. You can obvious go to the left then, but then you already have the other thing. I'm really gonna check these save files.
Hi, Arma. How you doing, man? Oh gosh, I don't know why that still surprises me. Phosphor jumping out of the ground. There we are. So yeah, we'll just speed through what we've already done. Should hopefully be reasonably quick. Yeah, if I don't fail the first flipper like that. There we are. How are you this afternoon, Arma? Or afternoon, as we recorded it. That transitional phase between 12 and 1. So yeah, we're doing the randomizer Arma, although we possibly ran into a bug with our first playthrough of it. So we're gonna help him beta test it. I mean, there was seemingly the skip I might have accidentally done as well. We need to check on the lava pool one.
You don't need any skips in normal and very.
No, but I mean, we need to check exactly what the hell I did, don't we, too? Because you were surprised by that, weren't you? That was very unusual.
It was on day 2, you said, right?
Say that again, sorry? Oh yeah, so save 2 was the basically bugged one.
No, the...
Oh, sorry, no, because it's save 0, 1 and 2, isn't it? Yeah, 0 was like my original 100%, no randomizer. 1 is the bugged one that I sent you, that we started on, the 4% one where I walked left. And then 2 is the one I'm doing now, but I sent you like the empty file after the intro ends.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
I noticed there was like a map file and something else. I didn't need to send you those though, did I?
No, it's fine. So...
Nice Arma. Nice that you can focus on Persona 5R now that you got the Final Fantasy 7 remake done. What were you grabbing, Lou? Do tell. Oh, Lou! Oh, thank you. It's shame we don't get a notification for that. If I be right back, maybe I'll, you could do like a test one for that, can't you? Maybe I can check on that. Get the Wickle in here. Ooh, tracker Ivory Peaks.
Oh. Actually, to get trackers is not good.
Right.
Because
I was wondering
small
that.
for you.
I was wondering that. Like, it'd be useful at some point, I guess, but...
Yeah, but you can now see where the lighthouse will be.
Oh yes. So up here, right?
There are a lot of more spawns.
Oh.
All the siblings are in the tracker as well.
If I'm able to, it obviously depends on the seed. I might.
You need a mushroom and the postal badge. for.
Oh, did I not talk to the pterodactyl properly? The tell guy is saying, oh, make sure you talk to the pterodactyl first.
No, you need the both items. A postal badge and a mushroom.
Oh, we did pick up... Oh, we haven't picked up the badge this time, that's right. Oh, but it won't be... Oh, we got something different from the pterodactyl. Where did we get the badge then?
Wiggling you got from.
Yeah.
So things are above in the chest, where the noisemakers normally is a thing.
Right.
Is that the same seed as before? Right. This.
Yeah, so it's the daily seed, basically, yeah. Oh, I think it was a treasure chest I got. Yeah. So it's a treasure chest where you get the noisemaker from you, was saying. I remember now, yeah. I don't feel like there's something up here. Oh, you were grabbing your debit card, Louis. Thank you so much, man. Let me get to that solid joke for you right now. Where are we? So, Louis, when is a piece of wood like a kin? When it's a ruler. Fantastic. There's robotic talent that as well, so you know it's a solid joke. Ah, here we go. Yeah, this is the one I missed. Lovely. So you are guaranteed to get that badge before this point.
I just saw your clip for lava pool.
Oh yeah, so what's the verdict?
Yeah, you used the flower on the far left to get enough speed. Oh, did not expect that.
Right, okay, so
Gonna clip that for our Discord.
I can't believe So is it... Did I actually contribute, like, some speedrun tech, possibly, or was that just more, excited if so? So it was I just sort of kind of lucked into it, but quite fun to think. Okay. Probably mostly skipping through the dialogue. I mean, item-wise, it's not that. They're often going to be saying the wrong things anyway, aren't they? Just because they'll be talking about items that you don't actually get in the same places. At least most likely, anyway. Yeah, no worries at all, Lou. Thanks so much for the resub and for tuning in. Yeah, take it easy, Lou. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Right.
See you, lady.
I'll be interested to try things out of order this time if it's viable, although again that does depend on the seed.
It's the thing that kickback is not in the pots depends not on the seed. It is the scripts are not loaded, and if they are not loaded, you have a lot of mistakes. Like you get die fish from die fish as well, and also from another source, but it overrides the other item. So if in die fish is normally the noisemaker, you just can't get one. So somehow you was able to unload the scripts. There are like 4 main data that are used in the randomizer. 3 of them are for the difficulties: normal, hard, and very hard, and then the scripts. I don't know how they did unload.
Right. That's why I'm not breaking this game on purpose.
good that it happened at the very start of the game.
That's a good point, actually, yeah.
I had that bug like half a year ago when we started with the randomizer in October or November. Then I had it a few times that I got rid of the script. I don't know why. And now.
So yeah, hopefully we... I mean, the randomizer is quite new, isn't it? It's, was it this year it came out?
We started in October, and in November we made a change to YouTube. And since then, only little fixes are done since end of November.
Ah, sure. I'll definitely be interested to hear more progress on it, like when they do put it into final release and it comes out on like consoles and such.
Yeah, the official would be really nice. What did he say? Against the dev, I asked him last week any updates about the randomizer, and sorry, he doesn't. He haven't touched it quite some time. He was hoping for opportunity to get it into a QA or at Team 17, but it has not appeared yet.
Right, I suppose it does have to be in their hands, doesn't it? Would that be the publisher at all?
Yeah, the publisher needs it for the different versions, and also Jens. I would like to see at least 2 or 3 more things in the randomizer. Like, there's one thing about the key that you get from Nim at the very end that I would like to get in a script. And then there are just like bonuses, like, hey, can we get a statistic or so at the end in the credits also? How many spots we got?
Oh, yeah. It'd be cool if they were like, it doesn't record the time, does it? Like...
Yeah, the time would be a fun thing, but it is actually not. There is a timer in game, but it is based on frames, I believe, so it is not a real time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because actually before I streamed this proper, I was, because my monitor I can bump it up to 74 Hz. I was curious to see if I could do that with this game, but I noticed, like, changing the frame rate does change the game speed, because it is tied to the game logic is timed to the frame rate, isn't it?
You can play on window mode, so not window, here, what is it?
Borderless?
Borderless, yes. But I believe the game is fixed to 60. Or what it is.
Yeah, I think it is locked to that.
I mean, the test creator, who did like a 2-minute test or so till he ran some problems, was able to get this game on max speed, and he can freeze the game and so on. Then he did 600 blah, and Yoku runs all the...
Oh, nice, no good then. I didn't mind too much in the end, I just definitely playing on my TV instead as a result. That's cool, that might be possible.
You missed something, show your map off, yes. Also, the map is an icon on the left, that's why we included that.
Do you mean the Wickerlit?
Yeah.
Oh, of course, I can do, Oh, no, I can't, sorry.
And talk to the bunny.
Yeah, so I got the. Is that sorry? Is that what you mean? I missed or?
Yes, and that pineapple could be anything.
Oh, I see.
And fun fact, in vanilla it's a banana. So you got less fruits than normally.
Hi, Kraken. How you doing, man?
So you see the kickback already out of pots.
Oh, I forgot kickback helps you during this section. Yeah. So you do have to get kickback there, basically. Oh, got slug vacuum.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I see. So we okay. So I get you. So we do kickback helps us there, but we don't necessarily have them. We do have slug vacuum though. Have to get that early.
But now you have slug vacuum. You can access to so many spots.
Nice. Quite happy to be getting that as early as you've definitely had runs where you've not gotten slug vacuum for a while, haven't you?
I was searching in the very hard one. I was searching for the noisemaker.
Oh yeah.
And then I remembered that the slug vac was able for me to get with the noisemaker. And then I searched for like 2 hours for the dive fish.
Oh.
After that, everything was fine.
Oh god, I hope I do get. I hope dive fish isn't too far off. See on that. Yeah, cricket give or take on the speed run. How are you this afternoon, cricket? So close to saying morning now.
So that wiggling on the left side, you did last time on luck or you did it on purpose?
Say that again, sorry. That last time that wiggling.
You got it on luck, so you got from here somehow to him, or
I think so. Yeah, I was just trying to get to it now. I was like, wait a minute, what? Is that how I did it last?
I can tell you the safe strat if you want. It is a 100% accomplished thing. So if you leave this area to the top, you will come in again for the scarabs. Don't worry.
Oh, so leave it now, you mean? Okay,
yeah.
Let's try and get that through. If I can.
Well, you are already at 60, and you will get another 25 or 30 fruit, so you are almost at max.
Fair point then.
Scarabs will be wasted fruit for you.
There we are. So, up here.
When you go up, the screen scrolls up, and so there is a locked pedal right next to you. Unlock that, use it, and hold all the time blue. Don't use any other flipper pedals.
So, okay, so all the time L basically.
The blue one. Yes. L.
Ah, clever. I like.
That is a safe strat for that one.
That is a very safe one. Thank you. It's stealthy. The amount of time I played this game, I still had to be like, wait, which one's blue again? So I was like looking at the other flippers nearby to be sure. Because it just becomes kind of a subconscious thing. Ooh, poison mushroom. Not going to be useful for a while, but.
Yeah, you need like leash, noisemaker you can get before, and dive fish as well.
Nice.
You need a lot to use it.
Yeah, off the top of my head, like noisemaker and dive fish are like, oh, I do want those.
So in normal and on hard, the noisemaker is way more restricted than on very hard. Because actually you need noisemaker to wake up the suitlings in Ivory Peak. So everything above that is restricted to the noisemaker. But we speedrunner found a different way than the all station to go up. So noisemaker can be at the very top of the. It can be in the spider file.
Okay. So you can go that far into the game without it, like the very core way you interact with things in the game.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And there's just fruit. Actually, it's good not to collect them because the one banana that is randomized will come back if you come back to here.
Ah, no kidding. I'm just thinking, is it worth, there's the 80 gate, it's not worth that, no. I was only thinking that because I've got 99 fruits, so I'm like, I'm gonna leave it there, not really, no.
You will have a lot of fruits soon. You will need a lot of fruits soon. Juicery is not worth, I can tell. It's just quicker links. I checked that spot because that is a bug I saw last week. It is possible that the noisemaker is in juicery and to get skin on yourself, you have to use the noisemaker.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was wondering that, yeah, because like, yeah, if you, yeah, like you can only do the juicery once when you finally get to it, isn't it? So yeah, you don't, unless you get that costume later.
Yeah.
Which, yeah,
But,
so...
on very hard, I did the restriction, hey, you need skin plus noisemaker to use these 4 spawns. But on normal and on hard, I forgot them somehow. Too many ones and zeros.
Oh, I bet. It is dizzying to think of the amount of things you gotta check for or be sure of in something like this. Oh, nice, Cricket. What world you were on in Tropical Freeze? And that game does get notoriously very difficult, doesn't it? I'm outright giddy about, hey! Already got some fruit from that wicket. Mid-air spin together.
Yeah. That is a common one.
Yeah, this is why I'm glad I'm doing this randomizer now, like, while tricks like that or my knowledge of the inventory are still fresh.
Fun fact, Nim also will say, is that a postal badge? And hang on to that postal badge even if you don't have it.
Yeah. I mean, there's the one at the start where it's like, yeah, NPC dialogue might be a bit nonsensical, you just kind of have to expect that.
Yeah, but that's also in vanilla. We never pick up the postal badge in speedruns.
So even then it was like...
because we skipped the...
Nice.
The forceful.
I assume you always get the summons from them.
Yeah, there are like 4 or 5 items that are not in the pool. The summons is one. Then the last piece of the statue from Willow is not in.
Okay.
The 3 packages are not in. Because it's too difficult to bring them back and so.
Ooh, just got die fish from the parrot.
Oh, nice. So that's really good seed. I mean, it is open up for you.
Wow, yeah, so... for those watching who don't realise the context of that, you get the die fish, which lets you go underwater much later in this. Like, ridiculously much later, so... we've done very well together. So the seed's being quite nice to us. Oh, look!
Oh, wait! On the... Wow!
Oh my gosh.
What a seed!
Oh, I do like those. So...
Because you had the dive fish, you can get the noise maker.
That's
now.
incredible, isn't it? So for those watching, that's like the other major thing that we need. So we like already
You
we
will
have.
definitely finish this seed, I believe.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Quite happy with that.
Only the leash is missing and the mailbox.
Right. But I'm not going to complain when I've got a white half, because good lord. It's unbelievable. Yeah, so quite happy with that. So I can go back where the cove mushrooms should have been and see what I get there instead.
Yeah. I was thinking about, hey, you can now use the beeline to get to that spot, but you can also use the noisemaker, of course. Now.
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, I could try and pay for that beeline now, couldn't I?
Yes, exactly, and then you can drop at the cove mushroom. place.
Nice, yeah. I just need to make sure I get enough fruit.
But you can also just walk there and
Hmm.
pay for the beeline when you have enough.
Yeah, that's a good show.
You see the big problem? Fruit.
Yeah. I don't
It's so
know.
difficult to manage fruit in the randomizer.
It is going to make, like, any time I lose on the pinball and lose some fruit, that's going to sting more than it usually would, I bet.
Yeah, but like in the tower you also see a wickerling that is for free.
So in the tower,
When you drop down.
oh yes. Oh, we can get some fruit here, actually. God, I cannot believe that luck. Need to get the message out. Everyone play this today's seed. It's a really nice one.
Mm. Basically in any percent in about 6-7 minutes or so.
Oh wow. Maybe I'll have enough to afford that gate after all. Yeah, there we go, I got 9-2, so... So yeah, I'll probably I'll do these randomizer streams of the day. I think be able to do another one. Be able to do this again this time tomorrow. No problem.
And once you get very into it, you can skip on half.
Of course.
Because you see now on the map all viable spawns, I would say. And once you get the next tracker, you see the next viable spawns. So to get to Ivory Peak, for example, you need the slug bag. So it is basically not possible that the slug bag is in Ivory Peak for you.
So again, that's necessarily controlled element of the randomizer, so...
Well, it's a bit more complicated, but to explain it on the eat.
Sure.
Like there is a combination of required stuff for each single spawn.
Mm.
And if you want, I can show you just wait, and probably zoom out somehow.
A bit daft here. I just need to go back to the right, don't I? I'm just trying to figure out the easiest way to...
For example, or you go to Merrow Hill, or you go to Anders. You can go everywhere now. But basically,
just trying to backtrack here, but it's really difficult to get to the right here. Too late. Okay, so I had to get off. Send that off a second. Dive down. There we go. Nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna go pay for that beeline.
I just posted you in Discord a screenshot from how the required stuff look like.
Oh gosh, well, yeah, fair play.
And all these, the longer terms, you see like there are a few that are 2 long, then there are a few that are 4 long, then there are a few that are 6 long, and then there are some that are 10 or 20 long.
Gosh.
But those are not the common one. That in the bottom, that long line.
Oh wow.
Those mean you have to have either this item or that item. And if it's just a one, you need that item, and if it's free, the cell, you don't need that item.
Right.
And depends on which mode you play, it's way different. And on very hard, there are way less ones. In like on normal, it's 10,269 possible spawns. On hard, it's 10,617, so about 400 more. And on very hard, basically over 11,000, because some items can spawn literally everywhere. Like, we don't need the toolbox for most spawns. Like, in your seat, you need the toolbox for everything behind the bridge, the broken one.
That's right. Yeah, I was trying to remember how we fixed the bridge. That's, I do remember. Yeah.
But because we can skip to Ivory Peak with the Slugwag, if the Slugwag is not at Dipperlock, for example, we just can go the other way around.
Oh, I could have just used the window, the spinny fin there to get through.
But it's 100, yeah.
So I didn't realise with those, I thought you could just like, I didn't realise you can't start paying those until you've got the 100, but then you'd have to pay the whole 100, or did I kind of misread that? You do.
You can always stop paying these. but
Okay.
you need at least at the end you need 100.
Right.
So you can pay twice 50, for example. But you only can start paying if you have at least 100.
Nah. Ooh, speaking of, got wallet upgrades.
Nice, that's very nice.
Yeah, quite happy to have gotten the beeline upgrade there. I was a bit worried, I was like, is that a bit much to spend at once this early on? But it does
Well,
seem like...
Beeline opens up your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other spawns. 8,
oh gosh.
9,
It's a pretty good then.
9. Because now you can go to the little islands.
I was just thinking that. Yeah, it feels weird to be here this early. That's definitely not usually the case.
Oh, one fruit. But you can just drop down and do the noisemaker stuff. So
Yeah, I'll try and get the fruit and go back to the. Actually, I suppose. Yeah, if I just go all the way back. Yeah. Oh, here we are.
Oh, that's good, man. What are the toolboxes normally?
I got bananas instead of the spores.
Yeah, the spores are completely randomized, so when you get the light spores, you can place them and you get something else. And the dry spores, you get some from somewhere else, and so.
I just realised the problem by going this way to get back to the beeline from here, I've got to pay 80 fruit for the gate. Oh, there we go. Got a nice rainbow candy ball. So I think I'll pop down here and see if I can raise a bit of fruit and then go back. Yeah, it's funny, I really have to think about what gates what flippers I pay for and unlock. Oh, that's the frosty spores.
Oh, nice.
So I actually did end up getting that quite soon after talking to who you usually were to open up that side quest.
Rinri should have now a reward for you. Oh, no, it's different. If you there's a script in because Rinri, if you talk the first time to Rinri, she will give you something like bananas you got, right?
Right.
And if you got the frosty spore and you place the frosty spore and you talk again to her, you get another reward.
Oh.
So as soon as you collect the frosty spore, she will drop the first spawn automatically. So the banana would be dropped out of her already if you don't collect it.
Oh, I see.
So that's a little script we involved.
So yeah, it just always astounds me the amount of variables you've got to keep track of in terms of doing this kind of randomizer. Like, oh, if the player gets this before they get that and all that.
I played it a lot, but I find still some bugs. So many and much.
That is so great, yeah, you are still discovering things in that. Hi, Airfold. Yeah, well, so we've 100% of it now, Airfold. We're given the randomizer. That's still kind of in beta, but we're giving that a go now, so obviously a subject very near and dear to your heart there, actually, now that I think about it, Airfold. Still not like good at that particular slug one there. How are you this afternoon there, folks? Ooh, nice, we got that. Got the empty bucket, which
Yeah.
nobody needs for a
If
while.
you have to go to the spider fight, you have now one of the beanstalks. So. In my seed that I played a few days ago, that bucket was in myrtle.
Oh, right.
So I needed the 8 tadpoles that are all over the place.
Oh gosh, that is.
He don't shows you the shaft because you already have the stuff, right?
Right, I'm happy with how many, got more than enough fruit now, so,
A little thing that would be interesting for you, if you have
my internet.
Grummy.
Well, that came through, so I think we're okay.
sound works still okay.
Okay, I think we might be alright now. I might have to drop the resolution, maybe. I'm being quite ambitious on that.
No, I can still not see your stream. I just noticed that you got silent when I typed in Grammy. So on your side, everything is working.
Okay, cool. Thoughts again. Minor technical hiccup, but I think we're okay now. I hope.
Yeah, see it now.
Hey, so... Okay, so play this. Jump back in the... Oh wait, I'm being Dolph, I didn't have to pay that out.
Yeah, I was thinking about what is he talking about.
Oh gosh.
But hey, now you paid it, so it's fine.
Yeah. We'll take it. There's going to be a lot of... I obviously know the game quite a bit better now, but yeah, there's still going to be little moments
I mean,
like that.
you
I
only
think.
played it once, so it's...
Yeah. As I say, I do really love it. Just gonna try and lower the game's volume a bit. Just because we're on Discord. Try about that. Okay. Yeah, I just love that thrill of doing things so blatantly out of order. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you so much. Oh gosh, he's been so madly generous lately.
12 months over.
Oh god, thank you so much, Jeff. And no worries about not being able to stay at all, man. Thanks so much regardless. Oh, of course, we'll get the packages and the special ones in the same place as well, no? Oh, at the same place even, sorry, once that opens up. Okay, so we've got 8 Wickerlins as well, so I need to I mean, I suppose it doesn't matter really doing the.
Yeah, but next to the torch is something else.
There we are. Okay, Jeff, I'll do the one more Sonic joke. Oh, actually, I think that will have restarted the Sonic joke redeem. So, why did the owl, Jeff? Why did the owl? As in, like, I think it's meant to be howl, but with an apostrophe instead of the H. Because the woodpecker would peck. I'll do, sure, why not? Right, 5 more food and I'll pop back up where we just were.
Oh yeah, you can do all the mushroom stuff on the right side.
Oh yes, that's right. I think that was like my original objective, like 5 objectives ago.
Any spawn should be your objective.
Yeah, yeah. True. True. Just pile up all the fruit now and get as much as we can.
Is that the scarab tracker? No, it's a Zutling.
Oh wait, so that'll be the swing-in thing, right?
No, it's not the hook. It's just
Oh,
one
I
of
see.
the 6 Zutlings that you can bath.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I forgot about that, yeah.
That's the most useless item in the game because
Yeah.
you can just skip it.
Well, I'm not going to complain, this has been a very good seat.
Yeah, the seat is.
So I don't want to spoil over that.
I was worried about when I saw a round black thing, because when that's the scarab tracker, all the scarabs are open for you, and you may have checked them all.
Okay. Speaking of scarabs, we'll
Yeah, easy scarabs are not the problem, but when you have to do a 10 shot and you hang like 7 minutes or so for that,
oh, right, yeah.
so
Yeah. Yeah, that 10 shot one. It's funny because I think the first few times on that, I wasn't, for whatever reason, I was getting it down reasonably alright, but then to get a tricky shot like that down like 10 times, yeah, of course it's
and the problem is when you miss it, you will get into the other stuff and get around, get out of the pinball area. You have to shoot in again.
right.
Annoying.
So I think this game is very accessible, but you still, like any kind of pinball, you so often still get the kind of, just desperately trying to get to that one lane you're trying to get to, and it's, obviously can get very tricky.
Yeah, a pretty neat thing in Yoku is that it's not just a pinball game, you can also control while you are playing pinball.
Right, there's a bit of inertia
Run
on
off the
that.
slopes or run over the paddles, cross on the
Yeah.
other side.
This is weird, it's still showing the objective, find a cove mushroom
Yeah,
here.
because you don't have the cove mushroom. Wait. You had the cove mushroom? Yeah, it is some buggy stuff.
Yeah, okay. So I can just ignore that,
That
basically.
is- Normally it should disappear. Because...
Mm.
Okay, that I write also for Jens down.
Mhm.
That if you collect the mushroom... It was in the chest, right? On the voice pack.
No, it's, where the cove
The
mushroom
old one.
was it? Yes, I think it was.
We have everything on the mushroom side.
Hmm.
If you go down here, is another chest. Directly at phosphor.
Oh yeah, the well, I tell you what, I'll because I've got 145 through, I'll pay the gate up on the island.
Oh,
here.
the 81.
Pay that first. I'll jump back down here.
Yeah, and then you can get also the. You can do the gate and go around. There are so many ways you can do.
That's what appeals. That's what's so good about this, isn't it? Just the
At the
flexibility.
start are also the things in the water now and so.
Hmm.
Well,
Oh, I've been trying to go left after the weird thing we at the start. I mean, where ran to somewhere that's there, but take it still. So I'll drop this and then go back. Pay you. So I suppose the Wickerling gates don't matter too much, really, in terms of aside from getting the better ending. I want to say.
all the wickerlings could be a possible thing. The big thing is there are, I read it in the chat, 231 spawns, 80 wickerlings. So
Yeah.
from these 230 are 80 wickerlings. So 151 other spawn. And there are 30 mailboxes, so means pineapples.
So, but what I kind of mean is, yeah.
There are
So,
42 scarabs. Those are bananas and pineapples. So that's at least, and there are like 3 or 4 chests. So there are like 75 fruits. So only 76 other spawns. So
but what I mean is, like, getting the Wickerlings to put the gates. That's just for that other
For
ending,
the
isn't
true
it? Oh wait, hold on. I'm trying to remember because I think you were saying that the Wickerling gates or totems, they don't count towards the percentage in the main game.
yeah, it's just to trigger the final end.
Okay, but did you say they did in the randomizer, or am I thinking of something?
Not in.
Oh, okay. No worries.
Not in vanilla, not in randomizer.
Okay, though. I'm with you there.
Oh no. 21 fruits short. Perhaps you get some.
So, are you playing the randomizer now yourself?
No, I just played your seed bit to the juicery that
Oh, I see.
it's not bugged.
That's fair. Yeah, I guess I'll head back to the beginning, and there's 2 Wickerling spots though.
Actually 3. I get something to drink.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, please don't dehydrate on my behalf. Go, you get that weird dissonance in these randomizers where someone says you're going to get one thing and you get something completely different. It's like someone left this little wooden person thing. You can have this, and it's a pineapple. Yeah, I hope we're all okay today in chat. Bloody lovely weather where I am. I feel a bit bad having I've got the blinds closed. Well, they're a tiny bit open, but they're mostly closed. Oh, I forgot I brought a banana up as well. Appropriate for a game full of fruit, but let's actually have a go at that, shall we? Yeah, we've had incredible luck with this randomizer so far, then.
Depends on what you are searching for. I mean, for 100% and for any percent, so good, yes.
Okay.
But if you just want to do the ceremony on the regular way, it may be still a long seat.
Right. I'll play it, but I think I'll kind of see how it goes on that front. It would be quite nice to maybe go for 100% on it, but I'll see how it fares. Okay, so I'll finally go to that. Feels like it's been eons we were saving for that 80 fruit pedal. So let's actually go and make use of that. Okay, so hold on. So yeah, we'll go for probably a couple more hours, I think, today.
Crazy how it is already 1.5 hours.
We obviously got set back a bit because of the weird, weird glitchiness we had, but
Yeah.
but then I think it's sped up just on the count of the seat being so generous. Yeah, no worries at all, Mongoose. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good afternoon, alright? Bye bye.
I get a call from my dad, so I'm shortly off.
Yeah, no worries at all, man. Thanks so much for your help. Yeah, thank you, JKX, with I'm not sure if you meant you were going off for good this afternoon or if you were just going to be right back. But either way, thanks so much, man. You're right, Louis. It's been cool to see you streaming a lot, Louis. It's nice you've had the time to do that. It's obviously understandable when one doesn't have the time to stream, but it's been great to see you on there, man. I can't remember how we did this one. Yeah, what were you? Because I was going to like Mr. Blue yesterday. I think you streamed like Luigi's Mansion. No, where did I get Luigi's Mansion from? You streamed. Yeah, it's a great way to. The thing I like with streaming is it means I'm not looking online and therefore I'm not looking at like potentially distressing news, you know, or things like that. Which is definitely better for my mental health, without question. How did we get this one? I think I got stuck on this last time as well. Oh, okay, I remember now. I forgot about this bit here, JK Expert. I was like, because I remember I needed your help on that last time, and then I was like, wait, I remember him saying just keep going left. There we are. So go to the forest now, you reckon? Yeah, that's a good shout though. So I've been reading about US politics lately and getting pretty stressed out, so I need to stay clear for now, I think. The human mind's not built to process all the suffering in the world, or to sort of be so much in contact, sort of indirectly or not, with so many people via like Twitter and such. I say this as an admitted Twitter addict, so it's very much me projecting. Okay, I think I'm pretty much done now. At least until we have to do the Willow quest, though. But yeah, let's go back to the. Oh, actually, I suppose we might as well pay this gate while we heal. Like, we don't desperately need to, but why not? Yeah, I'll try and think of some more, Louis. If I could sin at all, I would do the sin request thing, because I think that's quite a fun idea that Jeff has on his, but I'm a terrible sinner, so probably not a good idea. Yeah, I'll try and think of some other ones. Pez was asking for stuff to spend it on yesterday, so I'll give it a good think. Actually, yeah, maybe we'll... Oh, it's, so on Jeff's channel, you can request, you can just type in the passage of text and he'll send whatever it is. It's quite delightful. Can we, oh no, we need the, Swinny fin for that. But yeah, I'm not a, sinner at all, unfortunately. So you don't want that. Sorry if the game sound has been echoing. I've just changed those, so I've just changed my microphone angle, so it shouldn't be doing that now. Hopefully. Okay, yeah, so we'll pop down here now. I think we'll go down here, yeah. We've got loads of fruit, so we're okay on that front. We can start paying some, I think. We can only store 150 anyway, so... Like, we are suddenly kind of spending it all in one place. Oh, right! Oh god, Louis. No, I don't think I'll be out of the sin fin. Well, just like admit a horrible dark fin from my past. Maybe not for now. Maybe that could be the 10 million point rewards. Oh gosh. Something to consider down the line for a laugh. So I could go this way. Nah, I think I'll do the forest first. Yeah, I kind of look elsewhere for like I'm not good at impressions either, so I can't do like impressions like you know the few Faz's got on this stream, like Vegeta and I think there's an Overwatch character in there as well. Very fun. Ooh, what? Oh, excavator. That's quite, yeah, that's quite good actually in terms of we can get quite a lot of fruit with that. So quite happy to get that actually. Have you? Actually, I'm not sure. Are the rewards a Twitch affiliate thing? I honestly don't know on that front. So I was about to ask if you had some, or you were thinking of adding some, but if they are, that's obviously another thing for you to look forward to when we get you to affiliate. Which we will. Definitely get you to that. Shoot down here. And down here. Hey! Lovely. Yeah, I love making progress in this kind of thing, especially when you're kind of using your knowledge of the game, which you've only derived from one playthrough, so obviously expectations in check on how much we can derive from that, but still, it'll definitely help. And yeah, this really opens up the kind of, I think for a Metroidvania, Randomizer just makes so much sense in terms of how much of the game it can open up. You've got an option to do that now, you're gonna be... Oh, nice! Forgive me, I can't remember, did you finish Devil's Third? It looked like it got incredibly cruel near the end. I think when it changed genre or narrative style or theme for like the 10th time. I found that quite fun with that game though, and it's just so... it doesn't know what the hell it wants to be, but in a really fun way. That's quite endearing to me. Oh, wait a minute, how do we, we soft-locked this. Oh wait, no, I can no, hold on. Nah, there we are. Ah, damn it. There we are, in fact, okay. That was actually relatively... I just didn't realise we could go up here. Damn it. Game's not on today, is it? Oh, come on! That should have come. You got the Ludmilla boss fight, last but one stop, so... Oh, nice! It could be a palate cleanser before Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, gosh. Oh, so you're playing that on GameCube or Wii, I assume? I don't know if that's like... I know Sonic Heroes is much better on GameCube and Xbox than it is on PS2. I don't know if there's a similar thing with Shadow. So I assume they're both the same engine. Maybe some optimization went on. Yeah, Shadow was the first main Sonic game I did buy. Like, I actually quite liked Heroes, but I remember finding parts of it irritating, but... I'd be curious to play it now and see how well it holds up. I know the control's quite twitchy on it, and it's a little, I remember on Heroes not liking how often you're kind of locked into like a room with enemies and have to defeat them all one by one, that kind of thing. Do you remember that getting a little annoying? But yeah, Shadow, I was a bit like, oh, I don't know about this, and then I was really put off by like the focus on guns and such. I was just like, no, I don't want this. So aside from trying it very briefly on Dolphin, I've still not really played it. And then, I think 06, I remember reading that was getting a PC port, and I was like, oh, I might get that, and then that never came out, and obviously Sonic 06 turned out to be Sonic 06, so... oh, there you go. Actually, I think I'll keep going this way. Yeah, I don't. Well, with the Wii, I don't know if you could capture component, because maybe short of like those. I don't know if those HDMI solutions are better than they used to be on Wii. I mean, component's the best picture quality you can get. Although actually, RGB Scarlet would be very good as well. No, I feel like grimy composite probably, I don't know, maybe that might suit Shadow and the tone of that game. How much are you going to, because I know to do like every story on that game, every like path is kind of an insane endeavour. I know some Call Me Johnny review really highlighted that. So Godspeed about what way you're tackling it, because I'm sure you'll find salvageable things about it. I'm sure. I suppose there's fun to be had with the silly edgelordness of it, isn't there? And it's funny because the game kind of that's nice. We got the faster underwater diving thing. Which we got like right at the end of the last playthrough. My last playthrough on this. So again, another novel thing with the randomizer, we're getting stuff so much earlier than I did on the last playthrough. Well, I assume you know like the really famous ones. I mean, I do, and I've not really played the game. It'd be quite fun to see your reaction to those. I can't begin to think how many like playthroughs of classic Sonic games when people get the they go on the 4th bonus stage of whichever one they're playing, how many times people go, where's that damn 4th Chaos Emerald? Oh dear. I think Sonic does a mild swear in it as well, like maybe damn, I think. I don't think it's more like intense than that, but it's still a bit still a bit surprising, isn't it? I don't think anyone says crap at any points on those, so. Shall I? It's probably about time. I've got quite a stack of fruit, so it's probably about time I start buying some of the gates. Like buying. Well, there's one there we can do. Yeah, they're either. I think I'm right in saying the gates are either 30. Ooh, nice. Oh. I read that too literally, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna get the thing they said, aren't I? But this is the randomizer. So I got something less exciting than a wallet upgrade for 100 fruit. Just like part of a side quest we're probably not gonna do for a good while. Oops. Got quite a bit of fruit there at least. So that's nice. We'll get the bananas here at least. Yeah, we can make back the food we just spent quite quickly. Ooh. Nice, yeah, especially if we do this. Yeah, like, yeah, JKX Win was often saying fruit can be a bit of a problem on the randomizer. I think because we've had such a good seed, we're probably going to be alright, generally, but... Oh no, unfortunately we're going to try and go to the right here, which is really difficult. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was easier than I expected. Yeah, I might... don't think I'll pay for that one. I'm not gonna... we can't really use the rewards from it immediately yet. Or we can't get to the rewards from it, I should say. Oh, right, Louis, yeah. Gosh, you are brave for looking to tackle that. Godspeed, man. Yeah, like, we should not be able to dive underwater like this early. So this is quite novel. It's really cool. Like, I've explored this part of the map thoroughly in a way I wasn't able to the first time I came across it on the first playthrough. Again, that's kind of the appeal of a randomizer like this. Like, we can dive underwater here as well. And get loads of fruit. Sure, we'll take all that. Yeah, I should hopefully be streaming Broken Sword this, way to remember that as a, I always forget the position of those. That's where the mushrooms we can point those out as places for them to grow. So that's what the side quests in this. Yeah, we'll be doing something with that, that gorilla pinball a bit later, but not yet. How, if you don't mind me asking, Lou, if you're still there, no worries if not, how much was Shadow? I assume that's because I know Sonic 06 still holds its value reasonably well, just out of sheer infamy, I think. Maybe for speedrunning purposes as well. I didn't expect that. Gosh, it does get really warm in my room at the moment. And my computer's reasonably warm, not too bad. The way I used to stream it is quite CPU intensive, which is me just trying to make use of the expensive CPU I kind of naughtily spent money on last year. I think it should like look better as a result of that. So it's totally worth it. To have the little midi sauna where I am as well. Ooh, nice one. Oh, really? Okay. I imagine the GameCube, maybe the PS2 version is the cheapest, right? Like, that would probably be the most common for obvious reasons. And also probably the least desirable to play to, though. I mean, it's weird to talk about Shadow the Hedgehog in terms of desirable to play factor. Especially in 2020, but there you are. I know you talked about doing You talked about doing Sonic Boom as well, didn't you? Which, God, that game does look pretty dull, doesn't it? I'd probably rather play 06 than Boom, even though Boom is much better in certain respects. Certainly in terms of writing quality, at least has a little bit of the show's humour in it. Which I do really like the Sonic Boom cartoon. It's surprisingly really good, isn't it? So they've got funny writers on it. And plus, they're very short episodes on it as well, so it's kind of nice, just easily digestible. Just watch a couple on Netflix. You get a few laughs, and usually from Eggman, who's on top form in it. It's been really funny. Oh, there we are, yeah. Yeah, I think that side of the franchise was much more successful in non-game avenues than it was, well, at least in terms of the show. I know they tried to do a lot of merchandise with that as well. Which, there's not really my preferred look for the characters, but they're not too bad. Like, even Knuckles, I'm not that keen on the buff redesign, but I guess I do get why they did it, just to kind of, I think just differentiate the shapes of the characters a bit more. And probably to emphasise he's sort of dim meathead. Got the dopey muscle in it. Which I guess sort of fits in a loose way if you think about how easily he's been fooled by Robotnik before. Although he's also, I think they tried to play him as a stoic character a bit before, but maybe they feel that role's filled by Shadow or such. In fact, I think in general, like, Knuckles was sort of meant as a rival character. Yeah, I think Shadow kind of filled that role. Actually, is there any gate nearby I can... I shouldn't have gone. I should have tried to save those fruit for later. But yeah, let's crick 'em. I'm sure I've seen Knuckles chuckle in that cartoon as well. He certainly would. He's enough of a kind of he's quite childlike, that characterization of him, so... So, up here... well, the weird thing is, I don't think Sonic Boom was originally intended as a... sorry, the Wii U game, I don't think was intended to be part of the... There's something weird with it, where I don't think it was, like, intended as a tie-in to the show originally. It's got a weird and notoriously very troubled history. The really good, I think you've talked about this before, Lou, the YouTube series What Happened with Matt McMuscles is a really good kind of deep dive on that. And just its ferociously troubled development. Which, it sounds like it's on Sega's side more than the developers on that. They were given pretty sort of ill-judged notes on it sounds like. Yeah, I do want to go down here. Sub-franchise, yeah, it's very strange. Yeah, I think the 3DS games are they're considered okay-ish. I wasn't that keen on the... I kind of liked it. They were almost a bit Metroidvania-y. Which I quite like in theory. I didn't think much of the execution from what I played, unfortunately. There might be something there, like a Sonic, more exploration-based game like that, but I would want it to, like, from what I played of that 3DS side-scrolling one, it didn't really play like classic Sonic, which is what I really want from it. I still think there's like huge potential for a Sonic exploration kind of game in 3D, but admittedly the logistics of that would be difficult to figure out. Oh, damn it, I'm stuck! Oh, I wanted to go the other way. Activate that spinner on the right. So if we pop up, there we go. Lovely. Ooh, that paid off quite handsomely. Ooh. Yeah, so what was it? Shattered Crystal was the first 3DS one, Sonic Boom, and then Fire and Ice, wasn't it? Yeah, like I really want like something like one of the exploration-based Marios with a Sonic. I can't begin to imagine the complexities of designing something like that, or but there could be something there where they could at least reuse the same like level space, because like I know the problem with like the problem with 3D Sonic is that they always have to design a lot of assets which you go by really quickly, or like so much time goes into levels that are finished very quickly. Yeah, there's been several proof of concept fan ones which usually don't get too far along, or at least they're still in development, but they're just taking so long, because, you know, understandably, really. But there's some really cool ones, yeah, where, you know, they're obviously a bit unpolished, and there's always the question of how do you control Sonic in that space elegantly. Which I've seen some of them do that reasonably well, or there's still kinks to iron out there. But, like, from the ones I've played, just the feel of liberation from just being able to just go with Sonic speed, or, like, use the momentum cleverly to navigate that kind of really large open space is so satisfying. I suppose the problem is, how do you make that kind of something of a directed experience? Which I think is where, like, trying to do some kind of Mario, 3D Mario style, I think especially Odyssey, as you say, Cricken, sort of trying to add that to it could kind of be the solution to that. But I think the problem is Sonic games for the longest time have been having smaller and smaller budgets, which I think really came to a head with, I think ever since Unleashed they've been having smaller budgets since that, which I think really came to a head in Forces quite noticeably. So to do something on the scale we're talking, I don't know if they'd be willing to give the budget to go for that, or if they'd have the again, the complexities of that design as well. I just don't think they can be underestimated, can they? God, I really just hope one day we get something like that. I really do think there's potential there. Even though I do like the boost games, and I, you know, do have a soft spot for the adventure games, flawed as they are. I do have fun with, like, playing the speed levels in Adventure 2, but they are quite linear generally. I mean, they reasonably are in Adventure 1, but I feel like there's maybe a little bit more. They're a bit less one path in Adventure 1. At least as you go along in the game. Yeah, maybe on those 6, although, all the money in the world wasn't going to save, like, the insane mismanagement on that game, I don't think. Just that dogged stubbornness to have that stick to the Sonic anniversary. Like, to a point that wasn't really pretty nonsensical, really. Yeah, I don't know, maybe after like at least got a mixed reaction, they maybe there's reluctance there after that. Shouldn't they? I mean, I think we haven't had something as bad as the Werehog, I feel like, in terms of like a side activity at the very least. They've generally stuck away from that kind of thing. Right, yeah, I mean, if I replay the adventure games, I usually just go straight to the speed levels these days. I don't even necessarily dislike the other ones generally, but it's nice just to kind of I mean I would do that with like if I'm playing sorry, just trying to suss something out here quickly. Actually, no, I'll pop back this way. Yeah, it's quite nice just to cut straight to the actual kind of meat of the experience, like the actual kind of content you really want to get to. Because I believe as well as the Werehog, like say, at least apparently has like a lot of like overworld stuff you have to do. Or like you have to get medals or something like that, something that people don't really like, so it's like it's quite nice just to sort of I fucked this up. Just cut out the filler, really. Yeah, I suppose I'm trying to think with 06 because it did have E3 previews, which I think people then were a bit like, uh-oh, you know. But I don't know if yeah, I think there was always skepticism behind Boom. I do remember thinking, like, cause was it Big Red Button, I think, the developer, who had, like, ex-Naughty Dog and other notable people? That was a bit of a kind of, okay, might be something here, but it's pretty clear, like, that just got so mismanaged. Yeah, I love Freedom Planet. I think I'm like on. Unfortunately, I haven't finished it. I think I'm on like the final level of Freedom Planet. I should really get back to it. I really did quite love it. I didn't mind. I know it's a bit of a contentious film, but I didn't mind the levels being quite long in it either. Like they actually kind of just sustained. Like for whatever reason, that didn't bother me. I mean, one thing I love with that game, I mean, the bosses are quite tricky, but I love that in the bosses in particular, you can tell it's not just inspired by Sonic, it's taken stuff from, like, Gunstar Heroes or other Treasure games or other kind of 16-bit games. Like, that's such a cool aspect of it. Like, you got lots of kind of crazy, a lot of spectacle in terms of big bosses with rotating sprites and all kind of crazy things. I really do love that about it. One thing I have to admit is it's got these story modes or the arcade modes. I've only played it on the arcade mode and maybe seen occasional videos of the cutscenes on it. I mean, the cutscenes seem kind of charming in their own silly little way. I don't know how. I know there's a bit of weird tonal clash in them where you get like, I believe there's like a slumber party sequence, but then The game also begins with a decapitation, if I recall correctly, of like a father in front of his son, so it's like, oh, a lot going on there. But I was happy just to do the arcade mode really, and just sort of go go straight to the kind of the levels. I mean, fair play, they recognised right from the off not everyone was going to sort of be into the story mode. So I don't know if at that point, like, if you don't like the story mode, like, is it, at that point, is it sort of like, well, does it matter, like, when you can't pick it? I always thought that, like, when it was reviewed, like, could that count as a negative point for a game like that? Or do you just kind of have to be like, well, you can skip it anyway? I guess the only perspective would be if someone did want like the story to be good, and then at this point if they weren't that keen on it. I don't know. It's endearingly dorky. Yeah, I think I remember you saying that. Yeah, I read that like apparently the devs were a bit unsure about it, but apparently or they were thinking about dropping the story, but apparently the actors had like a lot of fun doing it, and they were really keen for it to stay in, which, you know, that's quite sweet, regardless of anything. I can't. Oh god, that's a lot. We got a lot of wallet upgrades in a row here. Again, we got quite a nice seed here, so we can carry quite a lot of fruit in a way I couldn't really when I first played through this game, because it took me a while to get the wallet upgrades.
I spent all my money!
Cricker. That's right, yeah. Yeah, it's funny, both that and Spot the Electric Jester, which I like quite a lot. Those both have... Well, no, I don't think Spark started as a... Well, there's a similar kind of... No, not a ROM hack even. I think they were doing fan games first, weren't they? So they did Sonic before and after the sequel, which I think was on a custom engine. Well, maybe they did start in ROM hacks, I'm not really sure. Actually, no, I think Freedom Planet as well. I think that was going to be a Sonic fan game. I don't think it's a ROM hack.
Shut up!
I mean, in a sense, Lou, I think they did the Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles film where I think that they showed like some continuity between levels, where it was like, oh, this is how they get to the next one. I think there would be a bit sort of, wait, who's this character? Like, what's this? So there was a little bit of that. But I think they gave it enough of a kind of nice flow. I generally thought it seemed pretty cohesive. It's been a while, mind you, but...
That was an awesome Willow area, right?
Oh, hello. Yeah, I got quite a lot in the way of wallet upgrades there.
2 wallet upgrades, yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty shocked at that, in the same area, no less. I've been fumbling around here for a little bit. Admittedly, it's been a little while since I've made substantial progress, but I think I'll probably pop back to where Willow is there. Oh, I can do one of the Willow. I can do the Willow thing on the floating island.
You dropped
on the far left, yeah.
on the far left.
Well, I mean via the B line going across here and then.
Yeah, you
just do that one.
That piece is not in the randomizer, so that piece will unlock when you have 3 statue pieces.
Oh right, okay. Is it worth still just getting that out of the way because I've already done the things on it, or is it not really?
The head of the statue we did not put in the randomizer because you can actually put the head on the statue and finish the statue and skip the first 2 phases of the quest. So you skip like 4, 5, 6 spawns. And that might break the game.
Oh, I see. So leave it for now, you reckon?
So yeah, you can talk to Willow, but you don't have a statue piece at the moment.
No, I did. You know when you you know where you pay 100 fruit for a wallet upgrade. I did that, and I just got a smashed piece of statue. Yeah. But that's obviously
it's just a smashed one.
Yeah.
How to get burned? How to get burned?
That's
How to
one
get burned?
what can repair Chirp in
Hmm.
the Ivory Peak way later.
Okay, doke. So I'll. Actually, no, we can't.
Marrow Hill and Anders should be really open for you. The right and the bottom
Hmm.
part of the map.
So go over this way. Yeah, so we don't have the. Is it the tool? Is it the toolbox to use the to open up Ivory Peaks to fix the bridge? Is that right?
Yes.
Hmm.
I mean, we can skip that.
Oh yes.
That's just...
What if I just go to where the broken bridge is?
You have the toolbox or what? Oh, you already did that or what?
I'm such a big cupcake.
No, I don't think I have the.
So yeah, you have to search for the toolbox before you can go to Ivory.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
It can be anywhere.
Yeah, so I'll start going towards this way, I think. Towards the desert.
Yeah, the dive fish cave has a lot of potential for you.
Dive Fish Cave, where is that?
In Marrow Hill.
So is that, Marrow Hill is this area?
The desert.
Oh, the desert, sorry. Oh yeah, so yeah, keep going towards the desert then.
There's a little monastery,
That's right, yeah.
and in that there's the dive fish cave place. And because all the tadpoles are in the spawn pool, there are a lot of items in the water.
Oh, cool. Yeah, quite excited about it. It's quite nice, like, on this playthrough, be able to come across bits of water I wasn't able to dive under for the longest time.
Yeah. Now you can just... But now you search for the leash and the underbelly key, and yeah, that's basically it. And perhaps dung and tea.
Quite excited about things open to us now. Yeah, Cricket, I do like Spark the Electric Jester a lot. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have been as successful as, say, Freedom Planet, so yeah, hopefully it is. The 3D sequel is really cool as well, Cricket. Get a little rough around the edges, but still really, really neat. Just turn my fan on there. What's the weather like in Germany? It's really warm here.
Yeah, here to 90 degrees Celsius.
Oh gosh, no kidding. What part of Germany, like north, south, east, west, you're in?
Farthest south.
Oh, cool.
At the Lake of Constance. It's like 200 meters from me.
Oh,
But I can't go in the swim bath because it's closed.
oh no. I'm a typical Brit. I'm used to mediocre weather, so I can't really. I can't do warm terribly well. Even though I sort of welcome it. I think I just restarted from checkpoint back to the... It's alright, we haven't lost
Yeah, a few.
full progress. Yeah, just some food down here, really. Yeah, we got the really fast swim as well.
Yeah, that I noticed when I watched. I was... my father phoned me on Discord and my mother joined in. We talked
Yeah,
a bit,
yeah, sure. It's all good.
and I told them to an awesome movie that came out like a month ago in the cinema.
Oh, yeah.
I was in the I was in the premiere of it. In the
Oh,
cinema, and it
nice.
was so good that I want to go again, but it was closed. And so I wait.
We got a tadpole.
How?
What did you happen? What did you do?
Oh, look, there's a key there as
I
well.
believe your game is bugged again.
Oh, you're kidding. Well, there was...
See if you have 2 tadpoles now.
Well, there was a broken... There was a statue piece here. At least visibly.
You only got one. You got a tadpole, but you got the statue piece too. How?
No, I think I got that statue... I don't know.
Oh, you got that statue piece from that spot. I saw that clearly, but you got also collect all the tadpole spawns here and see if anything is broken, and also open the dive fish thing up. And the chest, of course. We are already here.
I got this like vacuum deluxe. Oh, I really hope the game's not. Of course, there would be loads here because I didn't think of that because of the tadpoles. So Wickelin.
And a tadpole, and the tadpole is back. Yeah, the game is broken. All the tadpole scripts are broken. So I believe the.
Oh, there's a
something
there's
with the reload
there's
to
a
checkpoint stuff.
Shall I restart from checkpoint?
Go exit to menu, and I guess it is. I mean, at the moment it's just get other tadpole. But the problem is that the other scripts may be cursed.
Right. So at the very least, for now, should I try exit to the main menu and then reload the save? Just kind of try and.
I guess you can send me the save file and wait shortly, and I will watch what happens.
Okay, so if I if I get to
Do you play in borderless at the moment, or
full screen?
okay? Oh, you exit to main menu. Okay, you don't have to send me the save file anymore.
Oh, well, that changed that.
I was about to say I can check it for you, so you don't have to go out of the game and do it again. But go and continue and see if. Was worried about the dive fish.
Okay, so it's set us back here.
Yeah, but I did not saw if how the menu was.
Oh, I see. So go back to the main menu. Oh yeah, it's not got the randomizer code there. It didn't yeah, thinking about it, it didn't have that just now either.
So what? Can you open that save again and play and show me your inventory?
Open the save. That's inventory.
It doesn't look that. Where did you got this better? You don't was an ivory. You don't. Okay, no. Quetta you got from somewhere else. Huh. How did that?
So should I try and go back to that area again and see what
Well, you can just get the vanilla dive fish, and then you may understand why the game is broken.
So you mean get where the dive fish usually is?
Yes. Exactly.
Well, I'm trying to think. I can't remember, to be honest. Where did we
It
get
is
it?
on the dive fish cave.
Oh, so is it? That was the cave we just went to, was it? The dive fish.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So if I go back there, which was Let's get the through here. Okay, so okay, so I won't collect anything yet. Okay, there's
That
the...
is fine. But I
Sorry,
just...
I didn't mean to get that. I thought you had to press A for it. So
No,
statue
no,
piece.
just go around, pay the 80, go up to the horn.
Where do I pay the 80, sorry? Is that on the left? In the middle
Yeah,
there?
you have to go to the middle of the pool, where you talk to Pazuzu.
So here.
And then shoot you up in cannon. You don't have to do Pazuzu, but...
So, shall I go to where it...
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, okay, go there. So,
Just do that quest and come back here.
okay.
Ow.
Oh gosh, I hope this isn't...
So I am just in the output data of your seed, so 760351, and in the spot where you get the dive fish should be normally a wickerling, and I believe you will get another dive fish. What is impossible for you normally, because then you have 3 dive fishes.
So, are you saying it might be unwinnable because of that?
Use the horn, of course.
Yeah. I did pick up the first tadpole location by
it's
accident.
fine.
That is fine.
Just-
Okay, yeah.
just
Forgive me,
feel
there's quite a lot
the
for me
game
to...
broken. Because the guano, for example, what is it? Seaport. That's fine. Guano. Guano is a fruit, that's fine as well. Weather. That's fruit as well. That's a wickerling, that's also good. Fast.
So I'll just keep playing as normal and I'll pick up all these tadpole location pins while you do that.
And just collect the dive fish and see what happens. Or did you already do it? I was not watching.
So I talked to...
Dive fish? Yeah, and what did you got?
I don't think I got anything actually.
You got a dive fish.
Oh yes, I did. Oh, you are right. Sorry.
Yeah, and normally you would have got a wickerling. So the problem is,
That's taken up an item.
yeah, if it's an important item, it is gone forever.
Right.
At the moment, it's just a wickerling, so you can do 100%.
Right. So I could still beat the game. I just can't 100%
Yeah.
this seed.
Let me just see if there's any important trip that is not possible for you. Spring key is what? You can play on.
Okay, so if I could still get to the ending, that's not too... I mean, that's a bit of a shame I can't 100% it.
I mean, I would love to know why it happens. Because I played so much Randomizer. It must be something with the reload to checkpoint or go back to menu or so. But I did not have the problem
Maybe, yeah.
with reload to checkpoint, I believe. Yeah. I don't know how this happened.
Hmm.
Can you make me something after the stream and make a highlight of this run, or just the complete stream so it's not deleted after a few months?
Yeah, I've got a YouTube channel that if I remember, that's where I re-upload all my VODs. I've done that with all the previous Yoku's Island Express streams I've done, so I'll do that with this one, and then I'll link it in the Discord actually. Yeah, I'm trying to wager, like, I would have liked to have 100% of this randomizer, to be honest, so I'd almost be tempted. I don't know, maybe wait a few patches
It's
later.
weird, because when I started here in the run, I can do anything and I don't get it deleted.
You know, it's because I got the getting the fast dive fish, that wouldn't have anything to do with it.
No, that's normal. That you get the dive fish and the fast dive fish from any places and so.
Yeah.
How? So I would love to see just a time step or anything till here in the video and the. Oh no, the green key.
Yeah, I made a really stupid mistake there. I shouldn't have gone through that. Yeah, I suppose at the end of the day, this is still in beta, isn't it? So there is going to be some weirdness like that.
Yeah, I mean you can just start another seed the next day, and perhaps we find out how it happens that the scripts are out of the randomizer, because they should not do that.
I think, to be honest, at this point, I'm thinking of maybe just leaving it until maybe it's a few patches in. If there are a few more patches, and then try randomizer again down the line. The game won't obviously be as fresh in my memory, but I'd probably rather just play it safe on that by this point.
Perhaps a wallet upgrade is not in.
So you're looking at the data for the seed now, are you?
I watch the output data from yours at the moment.
Oh,
and
I see.
what you gonna miss at the end of the seed. So far, just wickerlings and fruits. And perhaps a wallet upgrade, I don't know. That's true.
So, I suppose off the top of my head, like the biggest things I'm missing, I don't have the soot on a leash to swing about.
You wanna know where the leash is?
No, it's. I mean, I'm thinking at this point I might call it here and then just, as I say, maybe wait a little bit to do the randomizer. I'm glad I was able to provide some sort of kind of beta testing for that. And I had a lot of fun with that. Just, again, it's in beta, so inevitably there would be things like that. I didn't expect us to come across sort of... given how well you know this game, I'm amazed we've seen it surprise you with my playthroughs, whether it was that accidental lava pit thing or... unfortunately in this case, we're kind of a kink to iron out, but...
Scarab 44. You may not know what that is, but I can see.
Oh, that's where the
leash is.
Oh, there we
Scarab
go.
44 is... I just want to see if it's accessible for you a moment.
Well, we got 49% in.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Just... Wait, where's toolbox? Where's your toolbox?
Oh gosh, is that
Skin 5. What was skin 5? I don't remember what skin.
What was what, sorry?
I don't remember what skin 5 is. Skin 5 is the sweet sprinkle.
Hmm.
Wait, ha. Huh?
There's a lot of in this, isn't there?
Yeah, because you get the toolbox from... No, the other way around. Dang it. I have to search where you get the toolbox, not from what the toolbox is.
Hmm.
You got the... So toolbox is in blue key. I know where blue key is, and I know that you can get. And you also should know where you can get blue key.
Mhm.
So yeah, everything is accessible for you.
So it is just that I'm missing the Wickerlin, basically.
Yeah, if you just want to finish the normal this seat to hey we have done the ceremony and we finish the game, you can do that in probably 20 minutes with these two informations I gave you. Okay, perhaps.
Okay, yeah. Okay, actually, yeah. We'll do that. Okay, so first off, should I try and go for the
The first thing would be the blue key.
So forgive me, where was that?
It's in the trials where you go to sell.
Oh, okay. So I had to keep going right here, basically.
I
Was
don't
it?
know. You have to go to Anders, where you went back. On the way to Anders, there's a pinball area, and you did not finish that. You went back from there. I don't know why.
Oh, do you mean here?
Yes.
Okay, I think I got confused there, if I remember. So I'll okay, so I'll go left here, and then yeah, okay. So then if we could just do a quick there we go. So I'm happy to do that then. Just
Because you have Nimkey, right?
I have what? Sorry.
A key called Nim's key.
Yes, I got name key.
Yeah.
Yep, is the cave above. Mokuma's
Yeah,
pit.
that's one of the important items, and Noisemaker, Slugvac, Leash, for you toolbox. That's the main items you need to finish the game.
Nice.
You don't even have to do any boss fights.
Ta. Like that. Okay, so yeah, that's a nice way to kind of if we can't get 100%, then yeah, we'll just kind of quickly go to the end point then.
Yeah, I often do that. When a run takes me too long, I just run for the Noisemaker and yeah, I finished!
Nice.
Because actually, for any percent, you only need the Noisemaker. That's
there
the
we go.
only required item to finish the game.
Still, even with the thing we ran into, I'm quite happy we
And you will
got
see the buggy credits and so.
yeah. I think if I have to play this randomizer again, then I'll leave it a bit down the line, I think. But I'm happy to have played
Yeah,
it.
I think it must be something with the reset at specific spot. Also, or you may have done something else weird. But I tested so much and I never got that again. I thought it's fixed,
Right.
and now you come with that.
I suppose that's the value of like multiple people testing something, isn't it? And then just
Yeah.
even when you think you've seen every possibility, just somehow another
I
one
mean,
arises.
there was one people like 2 or 3 months ago that played also the randomizer and was able to finish it in like 5 hours or so, also normal, and he
Right.
was really happy about it.
Ha. Not fair
And
play.
that's when I thought, hey, everything is fine. Now, perhaps good that it's not released yet.
Yeah, that's frustrating, isn't it? But it is also like it's under the safety of being in beta. So again, expectations do have to be in check on that. Of course, they're still still a
So a
work in
little
progress.
tip I can give here. You see these lights you have to activate in the left corner.
Yeah.
When you switch the lights right at the point when Yoku passed them, you can activate multiple of them.
Oh,
Actually, you can one-shot the 3 lights on the left.
Nice. Okay then. Or did that the wrong way. Still. There we go. Yeah, I did find that. I think that's why I left this area earlier. I was a bit like, oh, I'll just come back to this. So,
So now just dive and get into the trials.
let's try and remember from which.
Just in water
Oh, just in the water, so just on the right here.
on the right. Can leave all the stuff here, we know that it's not important.
So,
We are little cheaters now.
yeah, I think it's fair at this point.
Yeah, it's cool that Jens involved an output list where you can check what's where.
There's a tadpole.
Yeah, so now you have 9.
Gosh. There we are. I wasn't 100% sure that was the way to unlock that, but I was like, I think there's something we have to do here, so... And it was. So, it's one of the scarabs here then, basically, there we go.
No, it's the blue key,
Oh, the blue key we're getting here.
the toolbox. First you have to... And then you can just leave, you don't have to do these things here.
So, just pop along here. Oh, yeah, there's the toolbox. Oh, I see. Hey.
And just dive, yeah. And
And
now
then,
you can repair the bridge.
so go all the way
Left
back
side.
there.
You can use the B line to go around, get to the hideout, and it's just straight left. Or you can obviously go back the way you came.
Oh, wait, so, when you say beeline, do you mean...
On the right.
Do you mean the
That's
one...
big.
The one that goes kind of from bottom right.
No, I mean you can unlock the beeline on the right side of the.
Oh, do you mean the one from the desert to the there to?
There's a beeline from down here to the desert.
Oh, so that's the one I meant originally. You mean that one from the bottom right? Yeah, I don't know what you mean. Okay,
Or you just go back the way you came.
sure.
If you want to save the money. Or you do Underdark hijack and save money and use beeline. Beeline.
I was trying to remember the ideal. I think this is open. I feel like I know the map reasonably well, but well-ish by this point. But there's obviously still quite rustiness there.
Okay. Now I feel bad when I say I'm rusty. Because often when I don't play the game for a few weeks or so and I come back and I miss like 2 or 3 shots, I say, I'm rusty.
Oh no! Oh, okay. I didn't realise this. I forgot the beeline went to this point. So relative levels of rust, I imagine. But you still know this game more than the vast majority, at the very least, surely.
I even the devs, the ends, told me that I know the game more than he. He was like the chest and so has more restriction in the. He was like watching the code and so. He said like this chest has more restriction than you thought and me so no it hasn't. Because, he was he mixed up the chest and so stuff and. Yeah, you cannot go there. You have to walk from here on.
Yeah, that's fair. Get some food on the way. Yeah, I imagine that happens a lot of times when. Oh, we got a mailbag.
You got a mailbag? No.
Yeah, I just got it from that pool there. Treasure chest in there.
Yeah, I saw. Well, you could do speed up boss, no? But not needed.
I always thought I had speed up there, but I was like, oh no, that's just the sand kicking up. Those aren't sparkles.
You don't have speed up, right?
No, I don't.
But watch the post office before you go completely to the left. I believe in the post office is now also the Grand Postal Badge in the background, which it should not be. There should be just a banana.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out now.
Because that would confirm my theory of the scripts get all deleted somehow. Yeah, the Grand Postal Badge should not be up there.
Oops. Alright,
so go up to the toolbox, to the regular toolbox, and the toolbox will be there, I believe.
Ooh, okay.
So we have 2 toolboxes.
Oh jeez, wow.
But you already collected the sweet bubble.
Accidental hacks going on here. Oh, sorry,
You can, by the way, place now one of the statue pieces. Because you found one in the water. You remember?
That's right, yeah. Well, that was what we found simultaneously, wasn't it?
Oh! Yeah, that is also a script normally, that even if you put a different piece, you will get the quest for the other. So, because that script is now out of the game, you don't get that. You don't get the quests. Hell.
It's funny seeing the tool. Look at that. The toolbox has a 2 on it, which is just.
So just repair the bridge or do hijack.
Yeah. So I'll pay this.
I mean, you could try hijack if you want. And
Well,
skip the toolbox.
Well, we'll get to the we'll get to the bridge inside from there.
Oh no, you went too far.
So I did. Oh yeah, of course it's here. So get out here.
And Sandro repairs the bridge twice. Kappa. Because 2 toolboxes. Or is he double that fast? Because he has 2 toolboxes.
Oh really? So just press A at the character here.
Yeah. Give him the toolbox and he repairs it. But what happens now? Does he just repair it with the toolbox? Or does he repair it twice because you have 2 toolboxes?
No, I think
Or does he...
he only took 1 toolbox.
Obvious. Or do he repair it twice as fast
Oh.
because you have 2 toolboxes?
Oh look, I just gave him the other toolbox. Hooray for redundant work.
Okay, he repaired it twice, okay.
Gosh, there we go. It's not as broken as it could have been, I suppose. It's still a bit broken. But,
Yeah, it's funny because we actually can fall down there if it's not repaired.
Nice. So next I want the is it the rope
You can go now. When you go in Ivory, just to the right.
just to the right.
And do the all station stuff.
Okay.
And there's one scarab you have to do.
Is that scarab the
One of the scarabs has an important item in the ore station.
Okay, so just go right here.
Yeah.
And then just do this puzzle here.
Yeah, complete ore station. So both patches closing and the scarab.
Nice.
See if you find the right scarab or the wrong. There are only 2 scarabs in this area, so it's fine.
God, terrible at time in this one. I've hit every every part of that cave apart from
Bit
the
later.
edge. Okay, well,
So it's tippy for the left one and
there we are.
a bit over half.
Hmm. There we are. Ah, so Scarab.
Actually, where is Scarab? Scarab tracker is in Cave Glamicino. Wickerling 75. Wickerling 75, where are you? Oh, there. Yeah, he was able to get that. And correct. So deep dust. No. Pineapple 10. Pineapple 10 is...
So I just got fruit from that top scarab. So
What?
So the top scarab here I just got fruit from, so I'm gonna finish this.
Oh, that's funny because they are then mixed around in my notes. I thought it's the top one.
Ah. Oh, there we go. Another thin weaver. Oh, damn it. Another thin weaver. Yeah, there we go. Got the I don't know what to call that. The leash. The
Yeah.
just get to
Now you just have to get the leash and get in the Suitling cave, which is also not in the randomizer. So attach a Suitling to your leash is at the vanilla spot.
so sorry, where the Sutling Cave? I'm trying to remember that. Where is that?
You have to finish the ore station and then head to the right.
Oh, I see. So just keep going into get this area done, and just keep going into Ivory Pigs.
And after that I can show you a pretty cool skip fast back to town
Oh.
without going all the way back. That was one hatch and the other one I believe you did not close. Yeah.
Okay, so pop up here again. Oh, what? Okay. Yeah, no worries at all, dude. Thanks so much for tuning in, man. All the best.
See you, Levy.
Bye bye. So, up we go. I love the characters in this area. Get bananas as well.
Yeah, there are some spots we could have added, but these two bananas actually can be skipped if you don't talk to him.
Oh, right.
And later you come back with the 4 nuggets, then he will say something different, and then you will never get the bananas anymore.
Oh gosh.
So we did not put them in, for example.
Not really game breaking, I suppose. But
Yeah,
still.
just a few things that we did not put in. I mean, there are still a few. I think, hey, we could have done that, and we could have done that. It would be easy, but not important. You got a spore.
Yeah, I just got damp spores, I think it was.
Damn spore is a good one. There are 3 good and 2 bad spore.
Ah, here we are. Got
So yeah, go a
silver.
bit up to Ivory more.
So keep going then.
Yeah, in the first pinball area, I would say.
So just keep going right up here, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first pinball area, and then you remember, I believe, the way to the chest on the right, where you shoot yourself out.
Oh, is that the
The very well hidden stuff.
Right, I'll go a bit closer to it to remind myself. So get that. So go
Hey,
into.
go up there. There's the base camp. What base camp? So yeah, in this pinball area, I mean, where you are.
Yeah, so here, oh gosh. Oh yeah, it's the death count.
Oh! How many? 30?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's so frightening the first time you see that without really context of it, so what have I done wrong?
So actually there are two ways to get to this hidden flipper. The one is from above, like you did, I believe.
Hmm.
And also the other one is when you are on the yellow side and you run up the slope, and at the very end turn around and then hit the blue bar. So you have to have speed of it from the slope.
Hmm.
So run all the way. Yeah, a bit earlier turn around. So you actually turn around. And then hit the blue flipper, of course.
Ooh, timing's quite tricky on that.
Yeah, you did the turnaround at time.
Probably do the blue flipper too early, I think.
You don't do the blue at all.
Oh, I see. You mean... So we decided to press the blue flipper right as I go down, right?
Yeah, once you are at the very top of the right side, you use blue. The L button.
Yeah, so, oh, I see. You mean... Oh, okay, I think I
Yeah.
know. So
And
you
you
mean...
can reach that from down here if you turn. You need speed from the complete slope and turn
Yeah,
around
okay.
at the very end.
Hey, nice.
And now another trick that I want to show you. Go like on half of the slope that goes back here.
So about here, you mean?
Yeah, a bit higher. So not on the white stuff. So on the where the snow disappears.
So,
And from there, run to the left, and you will see there's a little ramp. And on that
yeah.
ramp, do a turnaround. And you can go over that ramp.
Okay. Remember.
I believe later. And just right. Just right, not right left also.
Oh, I see. Just right. Yeah, maybe I'm doing it too early.
Yeah, I believe later.
Ooh.
It's in my feelings, I just do it.
Yeah, no, I bet.
Oh, you always said it.
Ooh, wee.
And that's town skip.
Nice. Awesome. So what now? We've got.
Now you just go above Makuma's pit, where you get the ceremony items.
So back. Oh, so just to the left here, then, isn't it?
You use one of the beeline, one shot,
Oh yeah, of
or go
course.
up. And just go up.
So
Doesn't matter which way you go up. Just above Makuma's pit.
so just here.
No, one more to the right, where Rinri is. Just go. Wait. Yeah, there and go above Mukuma, where you place the first ball and so stuff.
Oh, I see up here. Yeah.
And there's the hidden cave with the instruments.
Oh right. Okay. Okay.
You already have the key, so you can get the
Oh,
instruments.
I was thinking like, okay, that key's obviously crucial for the late game, but I was trying to remember how exactly. Of course, it's that. Fantastic.
And now you can just do the end boss.
Hey. Nice.
That's why I was saying, hey, you can finish the game very fast.
Nice. I appreciate you telling me where those were. 'Cause it was kind of
I mean, you would have searched for like 2 or 3 hours, I guess.
yeah. I think at that point it was a bit demotivating though. Oh gosh. Like I'm
Oh yeah, And then we'll do backflips. A lot of backflips.
That's great. Again, I just love. It's like with the. It's like with the one in the back where it's like they're on their cue incorrectly. They got their stage cue wrong.
Also, you remember that you never did the beeline stuff, the beanstalk stuff to climb Ivory Peak completely. But at the end in the credits, you will see that is on top of Ivory Peak. So he is already up there.
This isn't canon.
And hey, Kickback, you never saw him.
Yeah.
So who is this?
Oh no, actually, sorry, not to ruin that. We actually did briefly, but still,
Yeah,
yeah.
you did, but you never collect him. And
Yeah.
fun
Oh,
fact,
true. Yeah, that's true.
fun fact, if you find now after the credits and so stuff, Kickback can actually be inside this boss fight.
Ooh.
I had it once.
The number of ways this doesn't make sense are great. You like that.
Let's see what's in your Kickback fight. Those are just runes.
Gosh, here we go. So from this point on, not really worried about items, are we? Just doing the final boss.
Yeah. Just do it. Oh, it's a banana. Okay. But I had once a Kickback here.
Oh gosh, you're kidding. Wow.
And it was kind of funny because, hey, Kickback, you want to help me defeat yourself?
I know you seem to be a bit on the traitor side at the moment, but need a hand.
With the glitch that I showed you, where you can get out of bounds and go into the boss fight,
Oh, that's
you can
right.
actually go into the boss fight and so stuff without losing Kickback.
Yeah.
So if you find Kickback then after an Ivory Peak, you are able to get 2 Kickbacks
Huh.
in the original game. In Randomizer, it's obvious you can get Kickbacks.
But you can even
Because
do
you did not
that.
count the first Kickback and the second will just one Ivory
Nice.
in the Randomizer. So I can search where you can find Kickback.
Oh yeah, sure, thank you.
Kickback will be in Scarab 57. Where is Scarab 57? Oh, it's there. Okay. It's in Marrow Hill in the underbelly. Not in the boss fight, in the section before that. Right.
I was activating the party popper during the cutscene then, briefly.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
You can also, while the Labyrinth 2 phase, use the party and it will come from below. Like a, I need your help!
Oh. The bosses are really cool in this, aren't they? Like the boss before this, I feel like could easily be a. It's grand enough to be a final boss, so I was kind of impressed.
This creature's really nice, yeah.
Yeah.
The hardest boss, in my opinion, for beginners is probably Spider.
Yeah, I think I did find that one a little tricky at first.
Fun fact, the hardest boss for me is the pressure fight.
Is the which one, sorry?
Where you fight the pressure for Spina in the desert area.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, actually, that one was quite. It's a good
That's
little
the
bit of
hardest fight
time.
for me, so.
Yeah, I can see that.
But yeah, I know how and how I do everything.
No, I bet. Your first playthrough this must have seemed so long ago now. After all the ones you've done.
And 22 months ago.
Oh, yeah.
So today, in 2 months, it's exactly 2 years.
Nice. That was 2 days ago. Oh, I forgot. I've had enough slugs for ages.
And that's why you need the noisemaker.
Oh yeah, of course.
You have to do the slug.
So you could actually try and get to that bit if you just happen to have the key. Oh wow.
Yeah. And with the glitch, you only need the noisemaker. You find noisemaker, you can go straight glitch and any percent done. My record is like 5 minutes or so.
Excellent.
2 minutes faster than on the vanilla.
Oh.
So there I have to get up to the noisemaker, and if the noisemaker is just on the way, just run.
Nice.
And now read the credits closely.
Oh, there we go then. Well, it might not be a save we get 100%, but at least we were able to, you know, we got quite a little bit into it, and then we were using the, information from the,
So there are 3 games. So the main was game, right? Then 2 devs that made the art. 1 level design, 2 of the programming, 1 of the anime. And what is that?
I was gonna say, yeah. Who is that expert? Oh, boy,
I don't know. And Warship, you noticed him also.
Good man. I'm curious about that. Whoever made the puppet warp tool in Photoshop credit, I assume
I
that
don't
was.
know.
I assume that was very useful. That tool for the.
But yeah, Warship came up with the idea of the randomizer, and we did it like a month or so together. And then he concentrated on some other stuff, and I did the rest of the design by myself.
Oh, good man. Thank you, Cricket. I had a bit of help. We ran into a thing basically where, because I got an item duplicate, well, 2 item duplicates actually by the end, we found out we wouldn't be able to 100% this save. So,
yeah, there is a bug. I don't know how it's gonna be. I gonna ask Jens if he can fix that somehow.
sure.
But
As I say, I'll remember to after this stream, I'll get the stream VOD to upload to YouTube, and then I'll post a link for that in the Discord. So it'll stay up there. It won't expire on Twitch in 14 days. I mean, it will,
you
but
can
it'll
just
be.
highlight it on Twitch as well.
You highlight the whole stream.
You can do whatever you want. I mean, I just need the first 2 hours, like 2.5
Sure,
hours.
yeah.
When we saw there's something broken.
Oh, no kidding, Cricken. So you can highlight it.
Fun made such a good work.
Yeah, I still can't get over how good, like, just, what was it, getting the die fish and the noisemaker back to back. God, that was such a good, you can't take those for granted in randomizers.
That was great. I mean, I had a run a few, wait, let me see, 257, when was it? Let me see in Discord, I did write it down, I believe.
Oh, nice.
I did a 7 minute and 2 seconds run in any percent on hard. I got the noisemaker from Posterdactyl and I got the slug back on the way. So I had a really good way to go. That was on 21 March.
So there we go, 53%. There we got slot 1 our
Yeah, I
cursed save file.
still don't know why this.
Yeah, there we go. Again, thank you so much, JKX-Win. It's nice to get a randomizer running as well. And again, your help has just been invaluable on that, like it was for the main playthrough. So, again, thank you so much.
Next time when you try this, just don't reset to last checkpoint.
Yeah,
And don't go back in the menu. Perhaps it helps.
yeah, duly noted. As I say, I might I'll kind of keep an eye on updates for it. I might wait until it's got an update or two before I consider trying it again. But I'm so glad I got to do it. It was a nice sort of spin on the game, and as I say, I love the idea of games getting randomizer modes like this now. It's a really exciting trend to me. Yeah, thanks so much, man. All the best. We're gonna raid Cybernet UK, who's kind of a friend of a friend of a friend on here. Friend of Shenworlds, who's been in here a few times, and I think Tomo by extension as well. But yeah, they're playing Yakuza 3, so we're gonna say hello to them. I'm not gonna stick around though to get stuff done, but again, thank you so much, JKX-Win. Thank you everyone for tuning in. All the best, everyone. Have a good day. Bye bye.
I will take that, I will take that, I will take that, and I will take that, and I will take that, and I'll take that as well. I don't need that. Do I have any weapons? Hyperstuck. Oh no, shit. I don't need that. I'll take the wooden katana with us.
Jadam, hi. Well, thanks for the raid. This is one of my favourite Yakuza games. Actually, Yakuza 3. I beat all of them. I've actually platinumed Yakuza 6, which is probably the easiest one to platinum. I've beat them all. But I haven't played this one for a little while. We're actually just about to do one of the boss fights now. I've got enough health and shit. Yeah, this is where we want to go. But when they remastered it, I was like, shit, I got to bring this out. You know, I got to play this. Oh, fuck's sake. I got to play this again. Zero is still my favourite by a long shot. Kiwami 2's good, this is good, and I like 5 as well. I've actually got to go back to Zero because I started it on the legendary setting. But I never got round to finishing it on hard. How are you anyway? Thanks for the raid and welcome everyone who has just joined. Shit, where is he? There he is. Yeah, I agree. I think it's something they've needed to do. Do you know what? I'm just happy we have finally a physical release of Yakuza 5. Like here in the West anyway. You know, having... Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way, what's that? You know, the fact that... You know, they Sega mess us around with 5 and whatnot. Yeah, it's... Oh. Yeah, I own all the Yakuza games of Pop, like the main line Yakuza games of Pop 7. I'm a big fan of the series. I still don't think they've done better than Zero though. So how is everyone today anyway? Oh, Rondo, maybe. Oh, and dude, I didn't realise you were a. I didn't realise you streamed either. I'm so sorry. I did. Oh, hang on. That's true. Well, I'll tell you what, dude. Now that I know, I will. I'll follow you, and then I will pop by one of your streams. I think it's only fair. What were you streaming, by the way? I don't know can't remember which one it is. Let's have a look. Yes. Yeah, it's like. I was like, I knew it. I couldn't remember which one it was. I'm like, I like that move. I do as well. I think that I love the fact that you get these really serious, in-depth stories and some of the wackiest sub-stories ever, and you're just like, really, what? Oh. Yeah, this is where we want to go. Yeah, it's like. It's just like, you just sit there. I remember, I think it was Kiwami too. I was sitting there doing one. I was just literally like, what? What am I watching? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, let's get this boss fight all done and dusted. Yeah, you're just seriously sitting there like going, seriously, what am I watching? It's this Yakuza. I kind of like that. I think it's a game series that pretty much has everything in it. And all of a sudden then you get these sort of pole dancing scenes. Not one of my favourite boss fights coming up, but if you played 3, I always thought Lao Kolong, besides the final boss, was actually the hardest one. And it's great to see that it's finally starting to take off in the West as well, and Sega has given it the love it deserves. After they screwed us with... And I think Aishin is also... I think I've heard that Yakuza Aishin is supposed to be getting a Western translation as well, so if that does, I'll be so happy. I should be able to play it and understand it. Not sort of make up my own story and go, what? Yeah. I do think when Zero got the rave reviews it did, people took notice of it then. How many of them have you played? Yeah. Definitely. Let's get this motherfucker done.
タミヤから聞いた。あんたが中原や大悟を撃った理由。
Oh, okay. Well, this
相馬を殺そうとしてい
scene
る
is Yakuza 3, and it's quite far in the game now. I think we're at chapter
タミヤは俺に
10 out of
あんたを
13.
止めるように頼んできた。たとえ CIA の
But I
命令
do hopefully plan to do 5 as well.
あんたの
That's a
本
lot
心じゃない
longer.
はずだ。CIA だって。そうか、先生か。タミヤ先生が俺を殺そうとして。僕な、
Oh,
あんた。
Kiwami 1 was much shorter than 0.
桐生一馬だってな。お前もかって極道に来た男。